Some news for Bud Light, guys. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. Some sales numbers have come up, and guess what? The Bud Light sales plunged 28.5% ahead of July 4th. And it's dripping and dripping and dripping. This is a new article that came out July 10th. They're talking about some of the stuff that had come to fruition. I think they even had a new commercial that got slammed. Even better. These guys can't do anything about it. So there were steep drops for the demand of Bud Light over 4th of July weekend, which is a crucial holiday when it comes to beer. Like, that's what you do on 4th of July. You grill outside, you swim, and you drink beer. And Bud Light definitely had a turn for the worse when it came to the latest data. Now, 28.5% plunge for the weekend of July 1st says that this is slightly worse than the 27.9% decline they had the previous week. So it's going down. You guys that are over here in denial about it, saying Bud Light's going to be okay, that Anheuser Busch is the biggest beer company out there, yeah. But Bud Light as a brand, Bud Light itself, definitely fell from grace. The mighty have definitely fallen from here. And this is all because of the ill-fated partnership with influencer Dylan Mulvaney. It backfired on them. Again, if you've been paying attention to the channel, we have been covering the whole fiasco. I still think that it was so stupid of them to even try to do some kind of, I guess, social virtue signaling campaign like they did. But either way, apparently Bud Light's problems are starting to actually infect other brands that are with Anheuser Busch. So if people that want to go Anheuser Busch has other brands, they're going to be okay. It's starting to affect the other brands, all right? According to a reporter by the name Bump Williams, whose eponymous consulting firm, which I can't even read that, but let's look at this right here. This says Bump Williams on this news article right here. Crunch the latest numbers from NielsenIQ. So this says sales of Michelob Ultra, which is the nation's number 3 beer last year, were down 4.3% in the week ended July 1st, while Busch Light sales were down 8.5%. So these are sister beers, other sister companies that are starting to feel the effects. Now remember, on top of this, other beer brands have gotten up on this. So Bud Light brands, Budweiser trends, they're starting to go down. They're starting to plunge a little bit, slowly but surely, and it all adds up. It all adds up, especially because before April 1st, which is the date that the Dylan Mulvaney thing happened, they were up there. They were very healthy as a company. And then you saw how the stock plunged down. Now, Modelo, who's currently the number 2 beer brand, not beer band. Could you imagine there's a beer band? According to this, it says they saw its sales jump 11.4% during the week ended July 1st. The rival beer could overtake Bud Light before the close of the year if the brands continue on their current trajectories. So right now, 11.4% jump up is Modelo. Modelo has jumped up the week ended July 1st. Now, that is funny because you know, it's not even an American beer, and that shows how it's changed. And I just think, sure, it's an Anheuser Busch product. It just speaks volumes. Their parent company is still Anheuser Busch, but they're gonna overtake Bud Light. I think they're yeah. So InBev, AB InBev, outside of the United States, Constellation Brands. So they are still a Mexican City rival beer, nevertheless, and they could be closing in. The gap between Modelo and Bud Light is definitely closing in, and this is because Bud Light dropped the ball, going woke. Now, they do command an 8.7 share of the market year to date, and at this time, according to this thing right here, because I'm not good at memorizing numbers, you could see that it says Modelo Especial is creeping up from behind with an 8.1 share over the same time period. Modelo is an Anheuser-Busch brand, but rival brewer Constellation Brands distributes the beer in the U.S. So yeah, in the United States, it is not a Anheuser Busch brand, regardless of what some people have tried to tell me and yell at me about and act triggered. So let me do a little bit of a hair flip. Why have I been following this situation? Because I'm a beer drinker. Because I was a Bud Light guy. And I don't understand the logic that they did trying to do this thing. Oh, Eric, it's because they wanted to be more diverse. Make a new gay beer. Let me tie my hair back while I talk. Make a new beer catered towards pride. Don't slam your consumer base. Don't slam the base of Americans that drink. And somebody a while back, I think in the comment section, said only Americans would care about this. Okay, cool. Go worry about whatever country you worry about. It's American economics. A company as big as Anheuser Busch taking a stock plunge is bad for the economy. It could ruin the entire industry if other companies don't step up. And it's important to note business decisions like what Anheuser Busch did with Bud Light, with their VP of marketing, Alyssa Heinerscheid, or where the fuck her name is. It's important to learn from these lessons, to not do the bullshit, attacking your consumers, calling the brand fratty, saying that it's been crappy. I mean, this backlash to the Dylan Mulvaney incident happened almost instantly. Almost instantly. Like, the second that the first post was made of it, they went radio silent. This boycott, this trajectory going down, has actually outlasted most boycotts over similar issues, similar social issues, like the Hogwarts Legacy thing and the M&M stuff and all this. This has been going on since April, guys. We're coming into the second week of July here. Like, this is going to affect them for the remainder of the year. It's going to be definitely interesting to see where Bud Light is as a brand come December. Especially when you see how much it's plummeting right now. And this was 4th of July weekend, which is one of the biggest beer drinking weekends out there. And you can see, according to this, it says New England stores are selling out of Yuengling, Miller Lite, Coors Light, Modelo, while Anheuser Busch brands languish on shelves. Now, I wanted to show a viral video, actually, or a viral photo that has been trending. This was a photo from a Luke Combs concert, and you could see the actual fridge. All these other beers are getting sold, almost emptied out on shelves. And Bud Light right here in bottom right, near fucking full. Near full. Well, we got Miller Lite right there. We also have Michelob Ultra, I believe I saw. There's a few other ones. See this? Near fucking full when it comes to the Bud Light stuff. That's not good. Peacefully protesting this captions. You can see who's got the balls to own up to buying this one. So, yeah. Definitely telling. And you can look at sales data. Data don't lie. No matter how triggered you are about my opinion on this or other people's opinions, data don't lie. So definitely interested to keep up with this. I've been keeping up to date with it because I find this whole situation very fascinating. So let me know your thoughts. I'll see you on the next one.